Good job, kids. I'm proud of y'all. I want to talk to my leaders for just a second, okay? So can y'all just listen? When you put a VBS program together, it is a lot of work, but it came together so smoothly because I have such awesome leaders, and I'd just like to recognize them at this time. But I also wanted to share something with you leaders that I've heard all week how much fun you're having and how tired you are. And it's all worth it because today I went and spent the day with my 97-year-old grandmother, who was just a godly person. And then I got home this afternoon and opened my emails, and this was what was in one of my emails, and I hope I can get through it. It says, "You never know." Let me start over. "You know, I never told you this, but I really should have before now. Thank you for all your service to the Lord, especially VBS. I know you remember that you led me to the Lord in 1997, and I don't know where I'd be if you hadn't taken that time with me. VBS holds a very special place in my heart, and it's because of what you taught me. I love you." And that was from one of my kids that's married now and is going to have a baby. And that just made my entire day. So I want to tell you, leaders, this is going to happen to y'all too down the road. And it may not happen here, but it will happen in heaven too. So I'd just like to introduce y'all at this time. And I wish I could give y'all all something wonderful and grand, but I can't. Too many of you. But I do have a little gift for each one of you. So as I introduce you, if you'll come forward. I'd like to start with my assistant, who is also my daughter, who also has to put up with me during this time and does a lot behind the screens. I mean, she's at home helping me. She's loading up my car for me, and she has just been a big help. So I'm going to ask her to come forward and help me at this time. But she also, where did you work this week? A little bit of everywhere, didn't you? Yeah, so thank you, sweetie. Blue ones are for the boys, and the pink ones are for the girls. Okay?
She probably put them together.
Could you have figured that out? You want to put them on that side? Okay, so heading up our teaching department was our own co-pastor. We are very fortunate at this church. We have, I don't know if it's because we're so bad, we have to have two pastors, or we're just blessed, but we have two pastors at this church. But Mr. Joey and his wife Sarah, and his wife Doris, Sarah's his daughter. At least I got it in the family. Sarah's his daughter, y'all. If y'all would come forward. And I'd also like to say today is their 16th wedding anniversary. They chose to spend it with us. I have a picture of all of y'all to give you, but I'll give it to you at the end. They taught our Bible lesson every night to the kids and did an awesome job. You're done. Sit down. Okay, there you go. And then we have heading up our snack department, who did a lot of stuff before it all happened, was Miss Audrey Dickerson. And then her crew was Amber Charles. Y'all come forward. Thank y'all for wonderful snacks this week. And then our craft department, headed up by Connie Sledge, who did a lot of work ahead of time to get crafts ready. And then her crew was PJ, my crew, Angela, and Terry. And then we had an awesome time in games. hasn't been feeling good this week, so I'd like to give kudos to Patrick. Who's stepping up to the plate and
Hey guys, who's the coolest? Who is the most awesome? Who is it? Hey, right? Okay.
you asked for it. Kids are always honest.
Yeah,
But
it's my co-leader or helper.
yeah, I haven't got there yet. I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
I love it, Dora.
But Patrick really stepped up to the plate and did things each night that he didn't know he was going to have to do. So, but I would like for Brian to come up because he did show up at least. No, he helped out too as much as he could. He's feeling better tonight, I can tell. And then Timothy was our other leader in games. Hey, I did all this. Why was she getting all of those? I love you more. And then Miss Rebecca headed up our, y'all saw what an awesome job she did with our children in the music department. And then in our nursery, we had our nursery. In our, we had a nursery provided for our children workers, and we kind of had a lot of people in there. Marie helped in there, but Sarah brought Joey's daughter, Sarah, not wife. Can we edit that video before? Thank you, Sarah. And then the 3 and 4 year-olds in the kindergarten through 2nd grade was headed up by Miss Jackie and her assistant Sherry.
My mom told me that I had to pay for your
Yes, we had an extra special assistant. And then our 3rd through 5th grade class was headed up by, well, let me tell you, it was supposed to be headed up by Dale Gresham, but all I heard all week was from his assistant, I'm having to do everything. Danielle and Dale. And then our photographer, Miss Beth. Miss Beth got so excited in her job, she took over 800 pictures, and she did an awesome job with that. So if you saw the video when you came in, we'll be running it again at the end, but Beth put that together for us. And last but not least, I'd like to give kudos to my husband, Dale Gresham, for making the awesome props this year. Anybody else? Oh, yes, Donna. Everybody has to have a person that will do whatever you tell them to do, right?
My name is Don.
Do I get another candy bar?
No.
We got a Donna.
You're fluffy enough. Miss Donna just did whatever I told her and went wherever I sent her. So she was awesome this week.
We got another one, too.
Look at that. Isabella, that's exactly right. Isabella was here. Isabella helped out in games, in the nursery, and everywhere. I could not find my book that had everybody's name, so I borrowed one. That's why.
Are you telling me that you lost your book?
No, I found it though.
Because you got on me to lose all my books.
Well, when I give you 5 and you lose all 5, that's pretty bad.
You're the leader.
I found it, just not in time to use it up here. And also, I want to do what, you can have a seat. Thank you for your Mr. Jamie to come and get it.
I figured.
Jamie,
Me?
Connie cannot drive right now, and so he drove her here every night and picked her up, but some nights he stayed and helped out in crafts, so she thought you deserved to that. There you go. Thank you. And I have one left over.
I got somebody.
I'm sure. I'm 57 years old. What can I say?
Tell me, if there's someone who helped and you didn't call out.
Yeah. Anybody here that I didn't call your name out that helped? Okay, maybe I'll put that next one. Okay, leaders, like I was telling you earlier, you will never know what you've done in these kids' lives this week. And I had asked Brian to sing a song called Thank You. And he decided to play a video instead, which is fine. But I want to dedicate this song to you leaders, so if you'll watch the screen.
We don't have internet. We don't have the ability to get
You
video.
gotta wing it. No, only if y'all are up for it.
Brian, you good like that.
I really wanted him to sing because I wanted y'all to hear him.
Brian's a co-pastor.
Our co-pastor, Brian Brock.
Brian, get a song out.
No, she's still with
Wake them up.
Let's I didn't practice. I went home and took a nap today before I came. So,
I need the lights turned off on stage.
so let's, Dale, can you, are you right there? Hold on just 1 second.
Packing up the trees, golf
I
place.
didn't feel like I'm talking.
Do you still have, this is same guy, different song, so we're gonna do a song called The Anchor Holds, I think. That's Henry T. Through the long dark night, out on the open sea.
might want to come back and hear that. Thank y'all though very much. At this time, kids, I want y'all to go and sit in front of the leaders right there. Sit in front of the leaders. Sit on your butts in front of the leaders. And I want you to be extra quiet right now. Because, remember Mr. Joey, who has talked to y'all all week about Jesus and Paul and all those things? Well, he's going to come and talk to us now. So I'd like to welcome our co-pastor Joey Brock, and he's going to bring our devotions tonight.
The only problem with what you just said, when you told them to be quiet,
You're going to make him talk.
we've been acting silly and crazy the whole time, haven't we?
Come on!
We've been like getting really animated, but we'll be a little calmer because there's a few more people here that are older than us, okay? A little more mature than we are. Patrick, maybe not.